Hello there, welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie. Sorry, I still had my earbuds in. I'm in Colorado, and you can at least see some of it. There you go. We are outside. That's here on the balcony. So I thought we'll do this. This is my one because I'm really tired. Do you see how red I am? I did not even think, for whatever reason, I did not think about sunscreen. So silly. We spent all day like up in the mountains in a Jeep. We rented this freaking awesome bright yellow Jeep, and hours, and it was so amazing. We had such a good time, but I just did not think, for some dumb reason, I didn't think about sunscreen. So sorry about that. That's okay. Thanks so much for being here. So I just wanted to check in and keep our streak going of getting together every day. Like I said, this one won't be very long. It's really just to howdy do. Hi, Renee. Before I go and get in the hot tub, because oh my goodness. But there, I'll put a video up. I'm gonna work on it, but okay, words, hold on. So we went up into the mountains. So last year when we came here, sorry, this is bouncy. You're on the tripod and I'm leaning on the table. Apologies, but I'm tired. Please bear with me. Okay, so we went up in the mountains, and hi, Kristen. I'm so glad you're here. We went up in the mountains, and so last year, I think I also got a little bit of, not just like sunburn, but a little bit of like exposure. I kind of a little bit, so apologies. But anyway, last year when we came out here, we had gone up in the mountains, and I wanted to go up to this place called Yankee Boy Basin. And some of you will remember that we did try to get up there in our Acura, James's car. Well, that was not a great idea. It's not a horrible idea, but it was definitely not a good idea. So we had gotten to a point where we just had to turn around and didn't get all the way up to where we wanted to go. And I was so bummed about that and so sad. Hold on, let me see if this will let me. No, I can't even, sorry guys, I can't switch it to subscriber only because I have it in horizontal form, and for whatever reason they won't let me. I don't understand. But anyway, so we had to turn around, and I had really wanted to get up there because it was like, so they call this town Ouray. It's known as the Switzerland of America. And if you get all the way up into the mountains, as you'll see in a video they'll put together probably tomorrow, there are just these gorgeous valleys up really high. We're talking like 11,000 feet. Yeah, like elevation. Speaking of that, it's also made breathing a little funky. Not bad, but you know, just a little funky here and there. But anyhow, so we finally today got all the way up there. Oh, it was so beautiful. I think this. So we did get all the way up there, and part of why I'm so tired tonight, I was talking to James about this, part of it was the heat. I mean, it wasn't like hot, but the sun, like bright sun. Yeah, it does, Renee. The elevation messes with you. But part of the reason that I'm so tired, and it's a beautiful reason, was just the overstimulation of beauty. Like I was telling him, everywhere you looked, no matter where you turned, it was beautiful. It was, hi Pamela. Everywhere you looked, there was something amazing to see. The craggy cliffs and just sheer rock faces, and then trees and flowers and waterfalls and all of it. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful. Well, we had gone up to that part that I had really wanted to get. Hi, Julianne. I'm so glad you're here. We are in Uray. It's in the neighborhood of like Telluride and Silverton. We came here last year and fell in love with it. So we came back. Yeah. Oh, Pamela. Oh my goodness. Just, oh God. So then after we had explored that area that I had wanted to last year, we're like, we still have hours left with the Jeep, the rental. And so let's see what else. So we explored some of these other paths, and I'm so glad we did. We ended up getting like all these different varieties of terrain and biome, and just like the Yankee Boy Basin, which I had wanted to do last year, wasn't able to, and we got to do today, is very alpine. It's like, I don't know if any of you have ever read the book. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for being here. The book Heidi, about a little girl that lives up in the mountains with her grandpa. She's like orphaned, lives up in the mountains with her grandpa, eats bread and cheese. Well, this place, and like I said, I will put a video together of the footage that I got, but that's where Heidi would live. Absolutely. Like, just, amazing. Then, when we were done exploring there, we went back down this road and then fork, and so this time we went the other way, and it was a completely different experience. So we had been in the alpine stuff, doing all of that, and gotten all the way up to the, what is it called? The top of the mountain. What is it called? Can't think of the word. Anyway, so you went through like all the alpine stuff and fields of flowers and rocks and, all those kind of things. And then it got up to where you were up at the top of the mountain. Hi, Lab. We're just doing a short little live stream tonight, Lab. I am wiped out. I'm so tired. And we're going to get in the hot tub here in a minute because, yeah. Not peak, summit. The summit. That's what it is. That's the very top of the mountain. So there were Jeep trails. You would never do this in just like a regular car, but in a Jeep or a Razor, a side-by-side, you can get up there and do this. And so we got up to like the top of this mountain, and there were no more plants. You would maybe see a little bit of like lichen, a little bit of moss, but then just like gravel and like craggy, like so intimidating, terrifying looking and amazing rock, cliffy, I don't know, but absolutely beautiful. Oh, we will, Lab. We're going to, absolutely. We had a lot of adventuring today. We did some hiking. It was, oh God, it was so beautiful. And my hip is actually doing pretty well. The steroids that the doctor gave me, I think are making a difference. We're not like done yet, but I was able to do some hiking, not like anything intense, but hiking and some adventuring and all of that, and haven't had to take any pain medicine today. Anyway, so then we went to the other side, so we had driven back down and the road split. We went the other way this time, and it was, pine forests and a little bit creepy, but so beautiful. Oh, I thought I heard James. It was so beautiful. Just the pine forests, and you weren't seeing like the craggy rocks and all that so much. There were like boulders and things, but they were all covered in moss and surrounded with trees and plants and fallen trees and chipmunks. And the bird song. Oh, the bird song. Guys, it was so beautiful. It was like, well, to borrow from another story, it was like, did you ever read, I'm sure you did, or at least heard, Are we live? Are we live? Sorry about that. I have those. But this other part, this other forest, is exactly what I would picture for Little Red Riding Hood, where she would go into the woods and meet up with the wolf. You know what I mean? Like not dark, but you know that like at dusk, it would get so dark in there with the forest of it. But anyhow, it was so beautiful. And sorry, let me fix that. It was gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Lab. Oh, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys checking in with me every day, joining me for these little live streams so we can keep the streak going. Yeah, anyway, it was gorgeous. It was so gorgeous. Will you all mind terribly if I hop out now and go get in the hot tub? I know this is like the shortest live stream that we've done in these daily live streams. But they will get longer. They will get longer. It's just that right now, today, well, during our anniversary road trip, it's a little trickier. It's a little trickier to do the live streams, but I am committed to it, and we are doing them. We are doing them. It's just sometimes they might be like 10 minutes. But, yeah, I want to go sit in the hot tub. I'm tired. Going down, and you'll see videos of this when I put it together, but in the Jeep, when you're starting to go, hi Amy, when you're starting to go downhill, and it's like, I mean, crazy drops and madness, there's a bar that you can hold on to that's like right there on the dash, and I was just holding on to this bar and looking down, like, because the Jeep was going so down, like facing down, and so you're holding on for dear life. And it activates like every muscle in your body. So I am so sore, but it was so much fun. I can't wait to show you guys the videos. Hi, Phyllis. I can't wait for you guys to see the videos. Maybe I can get some editing done tomorrow once we get to Durango. That's what we're doing next, is going to Durango. We had hoped to go to like 2 other towns, but because of my niece's wedding and then grandma's, we unfortunately had, half of the trip. Hi, Pauline. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we had to cut half of the anniversary trip, but it is. Yeah, it's buffering, but that's okay because we're cutting off anyway. I will try to put some videos together once we get into our hotel in Durango tomorrow, but if nothing else, I will at least jump on for a live stream. All right, before this cuts off again, I'm going to go ahead and go get in the hot tub. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this short, little, quick, but beautiful. Look how beautiful. Look at that. See how beautiful? Just this little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? Stay tuned for the videos. Anyway, thank you. Guys, thank you. You're just wonderful. And thanks for bearing with me. Okay. All right. Good night.